In this video, we'll look at creating a data object type. So all the automation and queries and widgets and everything is driven in Macanta by data objects. So it'll be one of the key pieces you configure for your CRM. So let's go and have a look. It's under admin and we've got the object builder. Now in a previous video, we'd already set up the relationships. So I can now move on and set up my data object type. In this example, we are going to set up a opportunity, just general sales management for now, just an opportunity for that. So I'll give it a title. And then I have the option to say, well, what relationships? So for me, I'm going to have all these relationships. Sales rep, there can only be one, so I won't have more. Sales manager, there can be more, but I don't really mind how many, so I don't need to set a limit. Client, there can be more than one client, but key contact will only have one. And then I'll say, well, the logged in user who's going to be using the system, auto assign when I create a new opportunity, the logged in user as a sales rep, and the contact I'm viewing that I'm creating the opportunity for, auto assign them as the client, and then other relationships will be manually carried out. So then we want to go and start creating our fields. So I'm going to add a field here, and we'll say that is the stage, and it's just going to be a select, a drop-down field. We'll have new opportunity. We'll have initial all booked, proposal requested, and contracts agreed. So contracts issued, contracts agreed, and we say it's been closed won or closed lost. Now we can set a default value for this field. We want it to be new opportunity. So if I don't select something when I create a new opportunity, it'll automatically set it to new opportunity. This field is required. You can't have an opportunity without a stage. It's not contact specific. We don't have it as a data reference, so that's fine. Yes, we want it as a list header, and we'll put it in position 1. And it's just going to be, for the moment, I won't put anything in subsection or section. We'll add that on once we've got our field set up and we can decide how that's going to look. So that's our first field. So then we just go on and we do that for all the fields. So let's say we're going to go date created. And it's going to be a date field. And we'll say opportunity description. Make that a text area. And then I'll have opportunity type. And here we'll go for a select again, and we'll say it's single user, SMB, or enterprise. And we don't set a default because we don't have any idea what it might be. And then we want to also say next action date. And next action notes. Here we'll go for a text area field. And let's say we've got our stage, date created, description. We've got our type. We've got our details there. And I think we'll leave it at that for the moment. So now I've got those options there. Let's save that and go and have a look at what that actually does. So now we've got a new tab on the left here called Opportunities. And when I go and select that, I see my opportunity now. It's a bit of a messy layout. It's not very nice right now. So we can go and amend the layout. So let's go back to our admin, back to our object builder. We've got our opportunity type of our data object type opportunity selected. I can move these around. So I'm actually going to set these together. And let's put this in an area called Overview, a subsection. And we'll have this one as well. And the type. And then here what we'll go is we'll say actions as our subsection. And if I save that, we go and look at our contact now, we can see our layout is now much neater. And then actually I don't want that to be a general tab because we're going to add some additional details. So let's say I go in and I want to change this to be on a tab called Opportunity Info. I want multiple tabs, then I change that. So let's go and create a new field. We're going to say date closed. And it's going to be a date field. I'm going to put this in a section called dates. And we're going to set, in a subsection called dates and a new section called tracking. And then you can see the impact that'll have. So let's go and save that. When I now look at my opportunity, I have two tabs, Opportunity Info with those bits there. I have my tracking and I've got my date there, so I can now add other tracking information that I want. And when we get into automation, we'll see more of that. But that is now what I have available there. So that is how you create a data object type for your Macanta CRM.